Man, spam them comments, run them hearts up. Let's get it. All right, we about to go and get this one started. All right. All right, y'all. I want to welcome everybody to Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationship. But this is season 8, Alphabets of Love. We break down every single letter of the alphabet each week. We started off at A, now we at H tonight. This is episode 8, season 8, episode 8, letter H. And we're going to figure out what that word is tonight. But first, we always talk about those love languages. And if you don't know your love language, I'll be glad to send you the love language quiz. You can take it, understand your love language, use that love language to figure out what other people can do to fill that love tank of yours. You know, everybody need to get that love tank filled. It's like a gas tank. You don't want to ride on E the whole time when you're driving. Same thing with a relationship. You got to feed that love language. That relationship needs to be fed too. You feel me? So if you don't know your love languages, quality time, words of affirmation, act of service, receiving gifts, and physical touch. So if you want to learn more about those love languages, take the quiz, take about 5 minutes. It don't even take that long. Go with your first mind, never your second mind, because your first mind is always right. But like I said, this is season 8 of Dear Cupid, and we're gonna tackle the letter H tonight. And like I always say, please keep your language clean and your hearts open, because this is Dear Cupid. So first, you know, we always we gotta bring up the beautiful, the lovely, the queen of the vibes. Okay, you know, okay, queen. We gotta bring her up. Queen B.
Okay.
That, yeah, that's the
You
one.
want to talk bad about me this time?
Uh-huh.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Why you put me in medium view?
I want to see you. All right, you already know what to do. It ain't nothing different. Go ahead and let the people know what you got going on, when you gonna stream, and all that extra stuff.
Yeah. So, what's going on, y'all? It's Queen B Vibes. I have not been streaming lately. I'm still getting it together, but so I'll just go back to my streaming schedule that I had before. It'll be 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. Randomly throughout the weekend, you can catch me morning, afternoon, night, maybe after midnight, after hours, you know. But other than that, you can catch me some of your favorite streams. Catch me in the box like I am right here, right now with Cupid. Catch the vibe,
Yep. Y'all make sure y'all hit her with a fade, and I'm gonna hit Queen Sasha with a fade because I'm gonna have to hit her with a high later. But y'all make sure y'all fade Queen B vibes. Make sure y'all fave each other, man. Wonderful people. This is how you get your faves up. Go check each other out in each other's live, vibe, hang out, enjoy each other. You know, I'm telling you, send a little gift here and there. This is all you gotta do. Send a little gift. Let them know that you appreciate them, and it's always good and genuine. So, like I said, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're gonna tackle the letter H tonight. Can we, people in the comments, what word y'all think we're gonna talk about tonight? Because I'm trying to see, because a lot of people throwing out a lot of words last episode. Starting with it was kind of crazy. So tonight, what y'all think we're gonna be talking about tonight?
Oh, humble.
Oh, humble. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. What we got? We got humble. You know, everybody like a little humble pie. Hungry.
Not the
hungry.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I knew somebody was gonna come with it, because how many slices of pizza we didn't have? So
look, I'm telling you, because I'm getting pizza. I'm getting some type of craving. I want some pizza now.
Homer and everything.
Hold on, we got some wine. Okay, all right, cool. Come on, letter H. What word are we gonna tackle tonight? What word? Start with the letter
Love
H.
that
We got humble. We got hunger.
Hunger.
Hold on. Hunger. Honesty. Okay. All right. All right. Barrett, I see you. Healthy. All right. You know, nothing wrong with being a little healthy. All right. Harmony. Okay. All right. That's a nice, beautiful name right there.
I didn't even think of that.
Oh, oh, okay. What was y'all antennas? Holy. Okay, holy. All right. What was y'all antennas when we were talking about what word we was gonna do? What was y'all?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Salute, salute. We're tackling the letter H tonight. What word that incorporates to love that start with the letter H? We didn't guide humble, hunger, holy. Okay, all right.
Harmony. Those are all very good. Those are all very good.
Yeah, I'm like, still, y'all was doing y'all thing. Okay. Um, so Queen B, go ahead and let them know what we got. What we got?
Y'all ready for the big reveal? All right. So today's word. Who got it? Who was the one that got it? Honesty.
Honesty. Who said it?
Barrett.
Barrett. Congratulations, Barrett. You got it. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about honesty in a relationship. Another key point of having a strong foundation and strong understanding in a relationship, having honesty. So, Queen B, you know how we started every time we talk about the definition. So go ahead and give me your definition of honesty.
All right. So my definition of honesty is basically telling the truth, being truthful, basically in a nutshell. Say what you mean what you say. Walking, you talking. If you telling me that you support me, you do that and you say that and you stand back.
Hold on. Repeat that again because I like that last part. Do that again.
Well, you want me to repeat it verbatim?
Yeah, do I like how I like how you said that. I like how you said that. I like that because it incorporates to a lot of things that we go through every day. So I want to just reiterate that. Say it again.
All right. So for the people in the back that didn't hear it, so honesty meaning to tell the truth, being truthful. Say what you mean what you say. Walk it like you talk it, like me goes.
Walk it,
An example like that was if you're telling me that you support me, you saying that and you doing it.
When you say something, you're gonna do it. How many of y'all really can say that y'all can actually let y'all words actually speak action? Like a lot of people be saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do this and do that," and I'm behind you 100%, tenfold. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go to my definition because I don't want to step on too many toes. Y'all already missing a couple already. My definition, incorporates to love, relationships. Honesty in a relationship means being your true self and always telling your partner the truth and being totally open with them, both for the big things and the little things. Honesty is the quality of always speaking the truth and being totally authentic, straightforward, and transparent in our words and actions. Let me say that again because I don't think y'all heard me. Honesty in a relationship means being true to self and always telling your partner the truth and being totally open with them, both with the big things and the little things. Honesty is the quality of always speaking the truth and being totally authentic. What's that word? Authentic. Like, you just can't be made nowhere else. It's automatically just it's nothing else. Authentic, straightforward, and transparent. Like I always be saying, you got to be transparent. You got to be open with the person that you're with. Even if you're not in a relationship, be open to the people that you really rock with, you really support, your friends, the people that got your back. Be transparent with your words and actions. When you say something, don't just say it to feel good. Say it to actually show that you really care about them and show action. That's what you need to do. That's honesty. You being honest with your words. Actions speak louder than words. That's what I heard. But I'm just saying, a lot of people don't mean what they say and say what they mean. Man, we gonna step on some toes tonight. Cause man, I just finished having a situation. I was like, I'm gonna take a time out, goddamn. I need some water. I just started. All right. So we done gave y'all the definition of honesty. Man, there's so much I want to talk about. Just how I want to do it. All right. So, like I said, honesty is the most important thing in a relationship. It's one of the main ingredients. You know, you know how the Powerpuff Girls was made, sugar and spice and everything nice. You know, you got to add a little chemicals. You know, that's honesty. You got to put honesty in it. Without honesty, you can't have a good relationship. So why? Because you ain't being trustworthy. You're not being authentic. You're not being straightforward to the person that you with. Without honesty, honesty is like trust. If I ain't got trust for you, then why I gotta be honest with you? Because if I can't trust you, you go ahead and finish that. So honesty is the most important ingredient for any relationship, especially romantic ones. Without the trust, but I just said that, didn't I? Without the trust that honesty builds on. Hold on, let me say it again. Okay, hold on, rewind. Hold on, wait. Okay. Honesty is the most important ingredient. You gotta do a little spice in there, right? You gotta put a little bit of spice and just a little bit. You don't want to put too much. You don't want to make it too salty now.
Come on, nobody want that Mrs. Dash. Don't nobody want that Mrs. Dash. Get some Creole seasoning in there. Just slap your mama.
All right. So honesty is the most important ingredient in any relationship, especially romantic one. Without the trust, we're gonna make that trust that honesty builds on. It's important. I mean, it's impossible to ground the relationship and make it stay. Wait. Without trust and honesty that it builds on, it's impossible to ground the relationship and make it stable. Do y'all understand what that means? Without a foundation, you can't build. You have to build trust and honesty in the beginning. You can't build a house without foundation. It ain't gonna last long. Look, you don't know who your partner. Hold on, you just don't know who your partner is, what they honestly think, or whether things are going to go as well as they should. But that's where you got to communicate. That's where you got to talk. I'm just saying, you got to build something at the bottom. You got to ground bait. You basically you're laying the foundation, getting the foundation. You got to get. I'm trying to teach you something. I'm trying to teach you how to build a house. If you don't know how to build a house, I'm telling you, this is where you start at. And I'm talking about a relationship house. I ain't talking about a real house because I don't know how to do all that right now. But foundation of trust and honesty. I always use the 4 things about this stream: trust, honesty, communication, and loyalty. 4 things that build on a foundation. That's what I build. That's what you start at. That's where you need to build your foundation. If you can't trust your partner, if you can't be honest with your partner, you can't be if you can't communicate with your partner, if you can't be loyal to that person, you don't need to be in a relationship. It's a broken understanding. It's a broken bond. It's a broken relationship. It's a broken house. It's not going nowhere. It's gonna crack. It's gonna fall. It's gonna go straight back down where it came from, back to the ground. It ain't gonna work. That's why you need to have honesty, trust, man.
Yeah, but you know what? I want to dig into something real quick because it's easy for someone to say you need to have honesty in a relationship, right? But the thing is, let's just do a little role play for a second, right? So hear me out. We're about to go out. Say we're together, right? We're about to go out. It's a high school reunion or something, it's a black tie affair. So I got this dress, it's cute and everything. So here I am. I'm about to come to you, show you my dress. So this is what I asked. I want you to respond as my man. Honey, be honest. Does this dress make me look fat? Keep in mind. Hold on, wait. Keep in mind. The dress does make me look fat. I'm already fat and I look fat in it. Go. Honey, be honest. Do I look fat in this dress?
Baby, you look beautiful to me. Love, but to tell you the truth, if I'm in my in my eyes, if I'm with somebody, it doesn't matter how you look in the dress. You look good to me. I'm with you for a reason. Then I chose you for a reason. That's the honesty that comes behind it. That's what I'm saying. You're perfect at whatever you wear. I understand you may not look good at what you see for yourself, but in my eyes, you're beautiful.
Okay. I'm glad you say that. But guess what? A lot of men and women in relationships, mainly women, so to speak, would they really have taken the honesty if that man would have said, baby, yes, that dress does make you look fat? Would you have been offended? Does
Most
that
definitely.
honesty necessarily mean that it was mean? So this is really my question here. Is honesty really valued and appreciated when it's actually given? Because what
No.
if you actually did tell me the truth, you know? And
To
you
tell you the
told
truth,
me,
no.
I did look fat. And I said, be honest. But that's what I told you. Be
Hmm.
honest.
Most people,
If you would
most
have
people
told me
there,
that, most
most
women
people
would
that
feel,
do tell the
okay.
truth, the other person will feel some type of way the way it comes out. That's why you have to rearrange the words and make it more understanding and not damaging to the person's feelings. But most people just come out to blurt it out and say, yeah, baby, it do look kind of make you look big a little bit. But that's where you switch the words out like the dress do kind of make you look a little fitting, but is there something else that you would like to try on, or is it another color that would be more fitting to your form of your body? You know, it's just
Mm-hmm.
things that you can say to make it seem to make it feel more comfortable to the person that you, especially if they have extra edges around the corners because I like a little edge around the corner. You feel me? Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you feel that way. But here's the thing: majority of women, majority, this doesn't necessarily have to be all. They feel that if a man tells them, "Oh, if I ask you am I fat," man, never say nope. It's a trap. It's a setup.
Uh-huh.
Don't tell her that
Yep.
you're fat. But here's the contradiction: that woman just said, "Be honest." And for the
Yep.
real ones, like me and Sasha right here, keep it a buck. I'm gonna take it how you tell it to me. You're telling me the truth. You're being honest. And I'm the one that told you, hey, honey, please be honest. Do you really fall back on that? Do you stand by that? You just told this man, be honest.
Mhm.
Is it really
Yeah.
valued? Is it really
Ladies.
appreciated? I don't think it is.
Yeah, so ladies in the comments, if y'all in the comments, like, would y'all really accept honesty from a man that y'all actually just asked to be fully honest with y'all about your figure, about how do you look, your makeup, or how you dress? Would you really take honesty to that level of actually accepting it?
And it doesn't even have to be about looks. It can be about maybe something you all are going through or something personal. Like,
Hmm.
honey, be honest. Do you think I overthink things? Honey, be honest. Do you think I act too crazy? Am I overdoing it? It can be something
Hmm.
as personal as that can affect the relationship. Would you really respect and value that honesty? Because
And a
some
lot
people
of
may think it's mean. They get that misconstrued.
and they take a lot of especially this generation, they'll take it in a wrong context. Yeah, they definitely would take it in the wrong context just because of something they
Oh, yeah,
wearing or something they say. But like I said, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. This is season 8, episode 8, letter H. I think I like that. Yeah.
I like how it roll off
See,
the tongue.
yeah. Season 8, episode 8, letter H, honesty. We talking about honesty. So like I also said, if you don't know your love language, I'd be glad to see you the love language quiz so you can take it, understand your love language, open up doors to a better understanding on love, relationships, friendships, everyday life, just walking around and people just feeding into your love language. It doesn't just end at relationships or your love life. It goes beyond. So if you don't know your love language, I'd be glad to send you the love language quiz. I'm telling you, it's amazing. You learn so much. You'll be talking to everybody. All of a sudden, fellas, I'm telling you, I swear, if you talk to a chick and you burn out, you come out and say, "Baby, look, do you know your love language?" They'll be like, "What? What you know my love languages? Huh? Yeah, I know my love language. My love language such and such." I'll be like, "Oh, okay. Well, shoot, this is what I think we should do." And then boom, you click, you in, you now you feed into her love language. Now she like, man, you know about love language. Ladies, same thing. Some men do know about love. They may not know if they don't know. Introduce them into it. If somebody that you really like and you want to get to know them and actually want to feed into them, learn that love language. But then we at the part where we at the part of the Ask Cupid segment where you get to ask me, Cupid. So in the comments, make sure you put Dear Cupid with a Q. I'm gonna be good today because I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good because my boy he probably up in here.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna be good, but y'all make sure y'all send those questions, scenarios. This is the Dear Cupid segment where you get to ask me a question, any question about love, relationships, anything that you want to ask about your current situation. You want to be random, you just want to put some words in it, just go ahead and put it in the comments. This is the moment right now, the Ask Cupid segment. Queen B will throw it out there and let y'all see how it goes. If y'all want to send a question, y'all can. It's open.
All right. I'll start you off. So, dear Cupid, I want to know, has there ever been a time where you were dishonest? Honestly.
You gonna throw me in that water, huh?
I'll go behind you if you want me to. I will.
Wow. I gotta think on that one because shoot. It's been so long.
That's a weird. Oh my goodness.
Boy, she done put the spotlight on me and this is my show. Ain't that some stuff?
You the one that put me in media view. So now I gotta make up extra for what I normally do.
She said a moment where I was dishonest. To be honest with you, I don't think I ever been fully dishonest. It was just a moment where it just took me longer to do certain things. Excuse me. Most of the time when I do say something, I do mean it. It's just gonna take me some time if I can't get my hands or grasp it or produce it in the time frame that you may expect it, or someone that is trying to build something with me. So most of the time when I say something, I do it. My actions do speak louder. Um, but most of the time with me, I have a hard time actually opening up. That's one of my biggest dishonest. Like I have a hard time opening up. When I do open up, but some of y'all know, if y'all know, talk to me off the app. I do open up at times, but when I don't, y'all know it's gonna take a little minute because I'm not a person to really open up unless I'm really comfortable with you. Most men are like that. They don't really open up until they're actually comfortable with you, and that's one of my biggest downfalls. Once I'm in a relationship, because I have to be comfortable, really comfortable, even though I care about you, I love you, we're in a relationship and we're trying to, figure things out. It's just something about I have to be fully comfortable that you're not going to use that against me in our relationship, or you're not going to nitpick, or you're trying to hurt me in the long run because my feelings has been opened up to you. So that's one of my biggest things because it's hard for most men to cry in front of a woman. It's most men, it's hard for them to actually show their true feelings toward the situation because they have to be strong and have steadfast, mental to understand that, hey, I can't do this right now because I gotta be strong for the person I'm with, even though I'm hurting on the inside. So that's one of my biggest things.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I mean, on another hand, with me, it's kind of like the opposite, but in a way, my opinion on it's kind of contradictory in a sense. Like I feel like certain parts of my life, I have no problem sharing that because I've learned from like my struggles and things like that, and I've grown and humbled in a way that I never thought I would ever, to be honest. And I like to pass that on to people. I like them to hear my story, so maybe that'll encourage them to be the better person that they can be. But at the same time, there are things that I don't like to be upfront and honest about, because I feel you wouldn't exactly get where I would come from, because people automatically assume things. They assume the worst, or they're quick to be judgmental. But it's in human nature to be that way. So at the same time, I have to be understanding as to why they would feel that way. But that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't say anything about it. And that's tough. And
Yeah,
that's actually something that we were gonna dig into later. Like, what would cause you to not be, honest at all. But we'll dig into that a little deeper later. But yeah, so kind of contradictory in a way, but I kind of thrive off telling people my story. Maybe that'll help them somewhere down the line.
yeah. So like I said, the floor is open if y'all want to ask questions. Don't be shy. This is an open panel. Like nobody has the
Barely
right or
got
wrong
one.
answer. Okay, dang. Okay, Barrett, man, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Beautiful.
This one
Oh,
from
that's what I'm
Cleveland.
talking about. Strong black man up in this. Yeah, you hear me? Dear Cupid, there are plenty of songs that insist that dishonesty is the best way to maintain a relationship. Like, I don't want to. Oh, yeah. He done went straight to Joe. He went to Joe. Yeah. Um, I know I love the song, but I definitely know what you mean. How do you feel about lying to maintain peace?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's that one kind of hit
God dog,
home.
boy, hold on, look, let me tell you something. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce you up in this mug. You done came up in this mug. I don't bounce up people just like that, but you deserve a bounce up in here. Man, to be honest with you, man, it's so hard not to lie. I don't care, human. Everybody has that moment where they have to save face just to make that person seem, like everything is okay. Um, Accepting that you have to do it is one of the hardest things for some people. Some people just go ahead and just lie and just go along with their everyday life. But if you're really in a relationship and you don't want that person to seem too hurt, sometimes you just have to just bite the bullet and just let them know that I done did it. I'm sorry, I done did it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say.
I have, you ain't the only one, my boy. You ain't the only one.
I'm like,
Because it's like
sometimes you
that.
just have to. Sometimes you just have to just do a little small lie. But man, it's one of those, bruh. When you do that lie, it's like it gonna eat you up inside. Nobody's perfect, and it's
Mhm.
so true. But is it right? Like the crazy thing is it the right thing to do? Even though you feel like it, you don't want to hurt that person to the extent of them leaving you over a lie, and then you gotta backtrack to figure, bruh. Just one small lie he said it didn't sound right.
Yeah,
Something she
yeah.
said, it don't add up.
Be careful not to
All
leave.
right.
Don't leave a paper trail. Oh, we on you.
Hey, that was a good question, bro. That was a good question on there, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate that one right there. All right, but Shay, let's see what we got here. Dear Cupid, would you date a daddy little girl or, well, for the ladies, a mama's boy? Um, I don't mind
Huh?
a daddy little girl. Um, for the ladies, is the mama's boy.
Yeah, I
Um,
was gonna say, Mama, I
um,
went down that road.
I don't mind a daddy's girl because if they are a daddy's girl, their dad wants them to find someone that's gonna be able to protect and treat them like their father would, with protection, guidance, understanding, and to be that figure that they can actually look up to. Because that's what the father is supposed to do with their daughter and find a man that's gonna step into that role because the father ain't gonna be there all the time. So, but they are extremely spoiled too. Yeah, you definitely true. Definitely true. But most of them they do accept and understand that, in due time, like some things ain't gonna be, peaches and cream. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta hear no sometimes. So you can't always be a yes man because if you're always a yes man, you always gonna fall short for yourself because you ain't gonna never have a chance to do nothing for yourself. I learned that the hard way because I was always a yes man. I was always saying, "Oh yeah, I got you. Oh yeah, I do this. Yeah, I got you right here." And I'm over here weighing myself thin and not saying no. And when it comes down to myself, I'm saying no to myself. Why? I'm like, I'm not gonna make somebody else happy, and I'm not happy. So that's another thing. If you're not happy with the situation, don't start up the situation because it's not gonna be pretty, especially for the person that's not actually, getting reciprocated energy.
Yeah,
Man,
after
y'all
now,
think, yep.
I couldn't do it no more because he was just spoiled to the point that he couldn't do things on his own. Like, how do you not know how to use the ATM at this day and age? How do you not know how to do your own laundry? It
What?
was just too much for me. And then they didn't like to hear no. And when they didn't get their way, things got a little abusive. I couldn't deal with it. And it's only because his mother would always make excuses for him and he got used to that. He wanted things his way. But I'm not about to step in and be this exact same woman. Look how she's doing. She's handicapped here. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna whip you in the shade. And I don't think you're
Mm,
ready for that. And I couldn't deal with it. And because I didn't submit to that, it got a little reckless. And I just had to get out of that. It was just too much. Not saying that's gonna be the same thing for everybody, but those kind of people, they expect you to be like the fill-in and do things exactly the way that their mom or their dad was, and then that makes it tough on us. We are there for you to lean on us, but you got to know how to let mom and daddy go so we can be there for you and do what we need to do for you as a partner. Not to be your mama or your daddy, but to be your partner.
hmm All right, y'all. We're now finished with the Dear Cupid segment of the show. Man, y'all had some great questions, man. Wonderful points. I really do appreciate it. And I'm telling you, every week, every Saturday, I'm telling you, Dear Cupid segment. I'm waiting for these questions. I want these questions to just hit me so hard. I gotta really think about it because y'all
Thank you.
y'all make this show. But like I said, man, if y'all just tuning in, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. This is season 8, episode 8, letter H of Alphabets of Love. We breaking down every single letter of the alphabet each week. We're on H. Tonight's word is honesty. Man, understanding that honesty is one of the key ingredients to a relationship, a successful relationship at that. If you don't have honesty, there's no trust. There's no trust, there's no understanding, there's no communication, there's no loyalty. I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the four things that I carry in this stream. If I can't trust you, well, if there is no honesty, I can't trust you. If I can't trust you, I can't communicate with you. If I can't communicate with you, there's no loyalty. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. You can take it how you want it. You can take it how you want it, but I'm just saying, I'm speaking facts.
Exactly.
So, but I just want to throw this out here. Examples of honesty. It involves a few key practices. Never lying, that's a hard thing to do, but you can always try. Some people may accept that, just telling them the truth is everything, but it's hard. So never lying, never
Mm-hmm.
hiding the truth, and never purposely omitting or misdirecting people from the truth. Honesty in a relationship means always telling your partner the truth and being totally open with them, both for the little things and the big things. Now, again, like we was just finished talking about, like that little lie thing. Let me tell you this: if you're doing something to surprise somebody, or you're doing something to, make that person happy, and you have to lie to them and say, "Look, I'm going to do this," or "I'm doing that," but
Mm-hmm.
you have to lie. That's not bad. It's just to make sure that they don't know what you about to do and surprise them. They're gonna be like, "Why you lied to me?" But I had to do it to surprise you. But it's gonna hurt a little bit for them because they're gonna be shocked that you lied to them, but they're gonna be happy because you actually did it to give them something of joy, of appreciation, of acceptance that this is the only reason, the way I can do it to not get you to understand what I was doing. I had to be secretive. but it has to be something
Mm-hmm.
positive. It has to be something positive in the end. Because my cousin did it. He didn't. He told his wife that he was going to do something, and it was a surprise for her, and it worked out. But shoot, she was a detective. That basically he
I was just
sent
about
her
to
on a
say
scavenger.
that.
The crazy thing is, he sent her on a scavenger hunt.
Oh, I want that so bad. Send me on the scavenger hunt.
Sent her on a scavenger hunt. Like basically, she went to like different stores and saw different things. Like, and then she went through the house and had little stuff, and the car had like a note on it. It was kind of dope.
I was thinking
And it
of
ended up coming back, and she had a party and everything, had dinner and stuff. It was dope,
that is so cute.
basically. So just the little things, man. All right, Queen Bee, you got one of them questions?
Yeah, I do. The name kind of threw me off. But yeah, so this is really more like, I don't know if it's really more like a question, but it's kind of like statements ish. But this was something that I wanted to dig in, like to identify reasons why somebody would be dishonest with themselves. Why are people not honest with themselves? Because it has to start with you. I mean, because you gotta give and take. You can't expect somebody else to be honest with you when you can't be honest with them. So,
Mm-hmm.
what like for me, so it can be tough for somebody to be honest with themselves only because depending on what they went through. So, like me, for an example, my ex, we hit a bump in the road in our relationship, and because they were being dishonest about a situation, it affected both of us. I never got the closure, and he ended up just spiraling on his own, and it just didn't turn out very well. But because of what that issue was, I had to really sit back and be honest with myself as to the reason why I would need this healing, because I'm not whole, I'm not exactly happy or ready for like relationships, and that situation really changed my perspective on how I view relationships. So it had to take a lot for me to really just be honest with myself and know what my problem is and what I need to deal with, because that's how you're able to move forward. A lot of people it's hard to do that, especially when they don't have closure. Especially if they don't have a way to like be guided through certain things, but doesn't make it okay.
Mm, dealing with a breakup that wasn't a closure, and he spiraled, but you was what, broken, like you said.
It was hard for me to like really just digest that, because I was always wondering like, well, I'm single because don't nobody like me. I always say that because that's right. That's the reason why I'm single. But in actuality, it's really because I'm not ready. Because I'm still
Mhm.
mending from it. I'm not over it. And because I
The
didn't have that
number,
closure, I feel like that's why I'm not over it. But that's my
the credit,
step. Yeah, but that's my step of working on it. And
it
it's hard
starts
to
with
do
you.
that because of certain situations. That could be a
Uh,
reason. That's the reason why some people are not honest with themselves. And that can just cause friction if you're trying to get to know somebody. They want to get to know you. Like, how else are they going to see the true you? You know
mm,
what I mean?
yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how I was before. With my previous relationships, um, it was one of my biggest. I was basically with my dad. If I wasn't getting the love and the acceptance from when I was younger, and basically my dad's love that I would always look for, I always waited for. Like I told y'all about this story before, where I would wait for him to come, and he would never come and pick me up. He basically had other things more important to do than to come pick me up, and it kind of carried over into my adult life with being in a relationship, feeling neglected when someone doesn't want to talk to me, or someone that doesn't want to go out or spend time with me. I look at it as you're not trying to push something that I'm willing to go forward with. And I use that against people, and it kind of pushed them away because I was looking for that acceptance from them when it was more of I was being a little clean. And a lot of people started was telling me that, and I just never noticed it until I actually thought about it, sat down. It took me some years. I ain't gonna lie. And I finally understood what people were saying. And bruh, it's crazy how your childhood can affect, or whatever situation that you was in can affect things down the line, such as a relationship or a situation that you're trying to pursue, and you're not understanding it because you're trying to figure out where does this come from? Like, is it something where I was neglected? Is something where I was abused when I was younger? It's something like, ladies, y'all deal with so much, especially coming up as young ladies. The way y'all grow now, like it's so much hurt that y'all have to go through. And same thing with the fellas. It's so much hurt that y'all have to go through, everyday black men in society you have to deal with, and you finally find an exit and someone that's trying to accept you, but you're so battered, bruised, and broken that you don't know what to do in a certain situations because you'd have been hurt, you'd have been neglected, you'd have been abandoned on certain situations, and you bring that into a relationship, and the person's trying to communicate with you, but you can't give back, you can't open up to the person that you really want to because you're so scared, you're too shy, you're too aggressive. It's different things that we deal with every day on the lines of a relationship down the line, and we're trying to figure it out. When we finally do, it's probably too late, and we have to build on it and fix it before we jump back into it. Like, I just, in a previous relationship not too long ago, I was trying to pursue, she actually broke it down to me, and how do you know this? And it was, I don't know, it was just like fate, it was God, something. And she dealt with it before me, and she was basically a guiding angel to tell me, like, look, you need to do this, your dad, you need to talk to him, you need to do this, they don't know how you feel, this, that, and the other. And it felt so good to actually get that closure and get that understanding out. And now it's like I can see clear now. That honesty, I can be honest with you. I can be truthful to you. It may take me time, but that's why things take time to open up. You can't open every door just by opening up one lock. It's not gonna work. Sometimes you got a few locks on that door before you actually get a chance to open it. Don't always try to bust through the door and say you're ready for something when you're not. Fix yourself first, get yourself together, because you don't want to go into a relationship broken. You don't want to go into a relationship needing to be mended, because even though that partner is there to pick you up, but that's too much stress and uncertainty that you might not you might bring in damaged parts or damaged goods to a relationship that could be something amazing, but
That's
man,
deep, Blaney. That's deep. We always asking for honesty, but it's reasons people can't be honest. And because of my ex's dishonesty, that it trickled down on me. It's
mhm.
like a virus. It affects the both of you and people that you come across, people that you interact with, that you come encounters with.
Man,
Definitely important to acknowledge these downfalls because you won't be able to heal from them.
don't nobody in this world, on this earth, nothing can say that they're perfect. Nobody's perfect. You have a flaw. You have things that people can see, that people are trying to tell you that you need to work on. You need to, it's things that you always work on. If you have an attitude, you can work on it. You have um crisis going on. You have to work on it. Like you have people around you that you can talk to, but that's the hardest thing, to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
But like I said, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you could be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. This is season 8, episode 8, letter H of Alphabet of Love. We talk about every single word of every single letter of the alphabet every week, every Saturday. Tune in, have a good time. We talk about the love language. We talk about relationships. We talk about love. We talk about tips, advice, anything that y'all want to talk about. It has to incorporate to love. This is Dear Cupid. If you want to write me a letter, if you want to come be a part of the panel, man, all you gotta do is hit Queen B with the fave. She will get with me and let me know who you are and when would you like to be on the show. Anyone is anyone and everyone is welcome. You know, it's a platform to help you build, grow, understand, and become a better human being. Because this is what it's all about: being genuine, being open, and being mindful that everybody is accepted, even with their flaws. Be accepted. Man,
Mm-hmm.
nobody's perfect.
At all.
So, what does honesty look like in a relationship? Let's go ahead and close it out right there with that one. I'm gonna say, when you're being honest in a relationship, it means you're straightforward and you say what you really think and feel. It means you don't willfully omit or misdirect others. There's no manipulation with true honesty. True honesty is always from a loving heart, and a willingness to be open and vulnerable. That's one thing about men. We have a hard time being vulnerable, but when we true to our actions, that's the best honesty you can get.
Yeah.
And with me being a person I am, I'm 100%. I'm gonna say 100% because you can ask anybody that come in contact with me. My words, if I say something, I'm gonna do it the best way I can in my ability. I'm like, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna tell you how it is, and I'm gonna try my best. I'm only human.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only human. I'm like, I ain't gonna say I can move a mountain, but I'll try. Look, I try. At least I tried. You can't say I didn't try.
No,
Look,
exactly.
if I can't shoot to the stars, look, I'm gonna get something close to it.
Yeah, but
Look,
try not to lie to me though. Just try not to lie.
that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna try to lie to you. I'm gonna try. Look, if I can't get you the moon, I'm gonna try to get you the cow, goddamn.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm saying, like, man, you can't get certain things, man. Like, little small things matter too. If you can't get the big thing, some people accept the meaning for things. That's something that you can afford, something that you can make with things that actually have meaning behind it. You ain't gotta go out and go crazy and try to do things that you can't afford or you can't, do in your ability. Man, you got people that can help you. Talk. That's all you gotta do is talk. It's
Right,
hard for
and you
some
don't
people
have
to
to put
talk.
up. I was just gonna say you don't have to put up this facade either that
Yeah.
you're something that you're not. There is somebody out there who will genuinely accept you for what you have and what you don't have. It
Yeah.
will authentically accept you for being authentically and unapologetically you. Somebody is out there who will appreciate your truth, your honesty, value it, and respect it. Because if you don't give that to them, you're taking away a choice that they're entitled to.
If y'all knew my situation from the beginning, man, I'm telling you, be yourself. Don't try to be something that you're not. Y'all think you could be honest and knowingly hold back a secret from your partner. At what point is a secret something you need to tell? Hmm.
Honest and knowingly hold back a secret?
Hmm. Hmm.
I I don't think so. Well, I don't know. I would have to be given an example because see, when you say secret, that means something big to me. That could
Yeah.
mean this could affect both of us in a positive or a negative way. I don't think there's a way to hold that back and still be honest. Because if you're trying to be honest, you're gonna end up giving some parts of it away some kind of way because that person is gonna wonder. And it shows in your body language. You give it away. You know when somebody's being honest and when they're lying.
Hmm.
But finances, bad career, previous, that affects both of y'all. No, you can't knowingly keep that a secret. You
Nah,
can't
that's
be
not.
honest and
Yeah,
keep
you
it a
gotta let that be
secret.
known. You gotta let that be known. Look, before you even get to a relationship, that's the look. Let me tell you something. My finances ain't where they need to be right now, but I'm working on it. My credit ain't 700. It's at 620, but guess what? I'm trying to work on it. Look, I have been, arrested in the past, but I'm trying to turn my life around, bro. There's ways you can get around. There's ways you can talk. There's ways you can, let that person understand that you're trying to be better. So don't think that keeping secrets is always a good thing. Sometimes you need to let them know, because if they find out the dirt and find out the secret, and you don't tell them, that's the worst.
Oh, and God forbid that person finds out, and then they be the ones that say, "Why didn't you tell me? We could have worked this out together." You have a partner
Basically.
with you for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You should know your partner enough to trust that they will be there for you.
And
But
guess
that's
what?
not something I want you to hold back from me. Like, hello, we need to know these things. We're
Mm-hmm.
working together. This is a partnership. This is a love thing. We in this for the
So
long
when
run.
you
How are we gonna
when
make
you
this
get into
better?
a relationship, it's never two, it's always one. So always remember that two heads are better than one. That person may know things that you may not know to get you situated in certain aspects of your career, your life, different things that you have in front of you. So always remember, you never know what that person can help you with. But man, like I said, this has been Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you could be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. But Queen B, go ahead and let them know what you got going on, when you're gonna come back and all that good, lovely stuff before we close this mug out.
I'll be back next Saturday.
She said, I'll be back next Saturday for the show, co-hosting the Cupid show. That's what we're talking about. Y'all make sure y'all hit me with that fave. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for the next showing. The next letter is I. So we're working on I next week.
You picking the word this time. I'm not.
Look, if y'all got a word that we can talk about, it has to incorporate to love, relationships, things that it
Ice
has to
cream.
be. No. So it has to be a word that start with I, that incorporates the love. So make sure y'all send. You can send the words to me. You can send them to Queen B. If you would like to be a part of the show, you're welcome, and we can get on here. You can have your own definition. Everybody has their own definition, their own words. I mean, their own example of the words. So
yeah.
y'all
Go
sure
ahead in my bio. Hit me on Instagram if you're trying to be on the show. Shoot me a message. Let me know what's up. I'll go ahead and talk to you. Try to get your book.
All right, like I said,
ooh, okay.
I thank y'all for coming through. I thank y'all for coming through. I hope y'all had a wonderful time. It's been great. Man, I can't wait to see y'all next Saturday. But also come check out me through my the week of me streaming. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, never Thursday, because I skate on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I probably won't stream on Sunday.
Maybe not.
But y'all make sure y'all.
He just wake up and flip a coin.
Yeah, Sundays, yeah, Sunday. But like I said, this has been Dear Cupid. And I thank y'all.